So X30 Junior heats number 7 for groups F and H out next. This is their 7th heat, but drivers, you see, this is the second time we see them out this weekend. And on pole position, Esteban Masson, O'Neill Muth alongside. That's who have we got on screen there? I think that's the number 60, is it? Dorian Pin. Esteban Masson, O'Neill Muth in the front row. Sylvester Aleskievas. Terrible start in terms of racing terms. Sylvester Aleskievas needs a good result here. Adrien David will be alongside. Definitely going to be one of the front runners all weekend. The French driver, Evan Spenley, will be on row 3 alongside Tyler Reid. Harry Thompson has had a pretty good weekend in racing terms, drove very well in his first heat. He's on row 4 alongside Guillaume Treillard de Quinmont. Then it's Jan Kalmet and Isaac Hajar. See there Daniel Nogales Lopez in the 163. Boris Delbart in the 112. Hugo Belder Romef in the number 9. And so Gerard in the number 2. Jelek Spinkovic is in the number 2. Unique Racing Team. Number 8, Alejandro Jaramillo. Then it's the 98 of Evan Becarda. Jan Kalmet is in the 4. Dan Holland Racing. Harry Thompson in the 79 there for Fusion Motorsport. Ahead of him is teammate Evan Spenley. Then it's Sylvester Aleskievas and the number 48. And pole sitter, French driver, Esteban Masson. Looking very focused and does acknowledge the camera, but getting in the zone, I think it's fair to say. Now there are carts just being recovered from the circuit at the moment, so this one through the full grid. We didn't quite get through it all. Esteban Masson and O'Neill Muth, Elaskievas, David, Spenley, Reid, Thompson, Treillard de Quinmont, Kalmet and Hajar, Becara, and then alongside Evan Becara on row 6 is Caden McQueen. There's the 187 O'Neill Muth. Won the CRK FIA European Championship round 3 here. That helped him to get a healthy championship finish. Behind him, Adrien David, his teammate. And there's an Ardi team as well, who was second when that race took place here at Le Mans. There's your pole sitter though, Esteban Masson. Mechanics just behind, just in case anything were to go wrong. Behind Caden McQueen on row 7, Alejandro Jaramillo. Alex Lloyd also on row 7. Jelek Spinkovic and Teddy Williams on row 8. And so Giroud and Juan Carlos Hernandez, row 9. Hugo Belder, Romef and Valentino Catalano, row 10. Stelbart and Andreas Lutis are row 11. Daniel Nogales Lopez, Remo Kadapik, row 12. Then it's Sebastian Ogard, Tim Fonchenta, Martinez, Oliver Guth, and Dorian Pin, row 14. Victor Soulan, Jules Metatal are row 15. Then it's Nathan Liu and Julius Michelson. So we can see the front of the grid there. Now the recovery vehicle is just getting just to the right of picture. You won't be able to see it, but that's where the recovery vehicle stops. Carts are then taken off where the mechanics are waiting to put the carts on the trolleys, and then it makes its way around down the start-finish straight and pulls into a gap down the at the end of the just on the entrance to turn 1. There's a gap there where it drives into and stays ready in case it's needed at the end of the next heat. At the end of this heat, there will be a 10-minute break before we go into qualifying practice for Masters, Super Shifters and Supers. It is only a very quick break, but we have qualifying practice for those classes, and then we're straight back into more races for the X30 Senior and Juniors. Then we'll take another very quick 10-minute break, if that. Our last 4 races of the day for Masters, Super Supers. Here come the drivers then, onto the track once again. This is X30 Junior, heat number 7. Heat number 7 of the day. The drivers on track. It's their second race of the weekend. Esteban Masson and O'Neill Muth are on row number 1. Then it's Sylvester Aleski needs a good result. Had a terrible first heat, just was unlucky with an incident, so needs to get some good results. Hadrian David finished outside of the top 10. A problem now for the number 4, Jan Kalmert, and that is an absolute disaster. Unfortunately, Jan Kalmert is not going to take the start of this race. Dan Holland racing driver who's upcoming, just coming out of the pits, and Jan Kalmert is going to go no further. So, well, what a shame. Jan Kalmert due to start on row 5. So, a driver battling for a place in the A final, and unfortunately Jan Kalmert has a lot of work to do now. Masson and Muth, Leskiavis and David, Spenley and Reed, Thompson and Treyard de Quinmont. Kalmert will not be on row 5. Hajar will be on row 5. Then it'll be Becerra and McQueen, Jaramillo, Lloyd, Spinkovitz, Williams, Giroud, Hernandez, Belda, Ramuff. It's Catalano, Delbart, Lutus, Carlos Lopez, Kadapik, Ogard, and it's Fanchetta, Martinez, Guth, Pin, Soulon, Tatal, and on the back row Nathan Liu and Julius Michelson. Sebastian Ojard there, I believe, if my memory is correct, moved forward pretty well in the number 40, so we'll watch out for Sebastian Ojard in this one once again, number 40 on row 13. Masson and O'Neill Muth, the front row. To the right on the 48 is Masson, to the left in the 187 is Muth. Up to the start-finish line we go. Do we get away? 7 laps of racing. It goes by pretty quickly. And here we go, O'Neill Muth. That's the first time we've seen that happen. The driver starting in second, take the race lead, going into the first corner. And O'Neill Muth leads the way as they go up towards turn 2. His teammate, Chiesa Corsa teammate, Hadrian David, has gone through to second place. So Esteban Masson has dropped to third place. Fourth place is Tyler Reed. Fifth place is, just trying to work out who is in fifth place. It could be Treyard de Quinmont, because the outside of the field definitely got away better than the inside. Aleskiavis, it might be in the 56. We'll confirm when it is. In fact, Sylvester Aleskiavis in fifth place, I believe. Down the back straight they go. But the two teammates up front, O'Neill Muth and Hadrian David, leading the way. Change for third there. Saw Tyler Reed passing pole sitter Esteban Masson as they come onto the start-finish straight to complete lap number 1. Well, the first guess was correct. Treyard de Quinmont is the driver in 5th place at the moment as they head up towards turn number 2. 5th place is then Leskiavis, then it is Thompson, and then it is Becerra in 8th place, with Jaramillo and Hajar in 10th. Harry Thompson going quickest of all on this lap. Looks like he's lining up a move on Sylvester Aleskiavis as they head in towards that left-hand hairpin, and there is the move. So Harry Thompson up another place. He's now into what is going to be 6th place as they head down the back straight. Harry Thompson going even quicker once again. I think it was let's see, he may have got past as they come down the start-finish straight. It was Esteban Masson, my apologies, who dropped down the field. So Treyard de Quinmont, Leskiavis and Thompson all made places on that last lap, with Esteban Masson dropping to 7th, and the pole sitter going backwards, and could go backwards even further. The Belgian driver Evan Becerra is just behind in 8th. Alejandro Jaramillo and Isaac Hajar, the American and French driver, not too well, they're saying not too far behind. Bit of a gap, and they're in their own sort of battle. But further up, you can see Harry Thompson just trying to make more places here, just trying to go past what will be now Sylvester Aleskiavis for 4th. So they both happen to pass Treyarch de Quinmont, and then into the chicane you saw Thompson going past Aleski Yavis as they come down the start-finish straight and across the start-finish line. Harry Thompson now up to 4th place. Oh, there's a battle going on into turn 1, isn't it? That's the 154, Teddy Williams in shot. Top 3 are away, and there's a change for 2nd place. When we return to our leaders, you'll see that Tyler Reid has now broken up the 2 Zanardi carts. So the Ricky Flynn motorsport driver, Tyler Reid in 2nd behind O'Neill Muth as they head up towards the left-hander. Is this going to be a change for lead? Yes, there we go. Tyler Reid lined that one up through the chicane, and he now hits the front. This did qualify well, the Brits. Raced pretty well in the first heat and takes the lead, but it's very short-lived as the German comes straight back past, followed by French driver Hadrian David, and Harry Thompson has now joined the party as well in 4th place as they head onto the start-finish straight. 5th place battle. Oh, well, the 2 teammates now pass each other. Hadrian David, no choice but to go past O'Neill Muth there. O'Neill Muth will drop down to 4th place. As they head through turn 2, Harry Thompson now goes 2nd. Tyler Reid is now 3rd. This is all allowing the 5th place battle, which was once quite some distance behind, to close in. So it's O'Neill Muth, Hadrian David, Tyler Reid, Harry Thompson, Guillaume Treyarch de Quinmont, Sylvester Aleski Yavis, Evan Becerra, Alejandro Jaramillo then is the next along, but 2 seconds back in 8th place. So it's a lead queue of 6 with Evan Becerra not too far behind, 8/10 off the lead queue. Now there was a change there. It looked like Sylvester Aleski Yavis was trying to make places, and I think Aleski Yavis has gone through into 5th. Thompson now leading the way, so it's Thompson, David, then it's Reid and O'Neill Muth. Then it is Aleski Yavis in 5th place. That move by Aleski Yavis has just given the top 4 a bit of breathing space, but I imagine Aleski Yavis should catch back up because less than 2 laps to go here, and Thompson is one of those drivers that never races for 2nd. Believe me, I've watched Harry Thompson for a few years now. He does not go out to finish 2nd, whatever the circumstances. So Harry Thompson will fight for the lead. Hadrian David on home soil will want to take a win, even if it's a heat. Tyler Reid has got a chance to take a race victory here, and then we've got O'Neill Muth as well there in 4th place. If the 2 Zanardi teammates, 2nd and 4th, were away and clear, we'd probably see a last lap where they follow each other around, but that's not going to be the case. Across the start-finish line, last lap board goes out, and a bit of defending there. Hadrian David in 2nd place, having to defend from Tyler Reid as they head up to the 2nd corner for the last time. Harry Thompson realises he's got about a cart width ahead of Hadrian David and not needing to defend. Hadrian David doing all he can to stay with the future motorsport driver as they head through the chicane for the last time. Are we going to see any changes here? Thompson, David, Reid and Muth into the hairpin. Still as you are. Behind that we've got a battle for 5th between Guillaume, it's Treyarch de Quinmont and Masson battling over that 5th. But in the lead, are we going to see any changes? We might see an attempt for 3rd from O'Neill Muth. We won't. So out the last corner, Harry Thompson, a pretty perfect day for him so far. He's going to take another victory from Hadrian David, a much better race from the Frenchman this time. Tyler Reid finishes a very impressive 3rd. Likewise, O'Neill Muth, 4th place for the German. Esteban Masson recovered well. You have to say the French driver may have dropped back in the early stages, but the pole sitter did well to get 5th in the end. Guillaume Treyarch de Quinmont has been very impressive. Another surprise to me in 6th place. A name I'm not familiar with, but I certainly know Guillaume now. So Esther Aleski Yavis, 7th place. Enzo Giroud, 8th. Alejandro Jaramillo, 9th. Teddy Williams moved forward to 10th place from 16th on the grid. Evan Spendley actually dropping to 11th from the 3rd row. Evan Becerra dropped back as well. The Belgian dropped to 12th place. Alex Lord 13th. Caden McQueen 14th. Then it's Daniel Nogales Lopez, Hugo Belder Ramuff, and then it's Isaac Hajar, Ayrton Fonchetta Martinez. Juan Carlos Hernandez was 20th. Remo Karapic was in 20th place. Then behind that we had Dorian Pin, Gerrit Spinkiewicz, Jules Metatal, Valentino Catalano, Jules Michelson, Sebastian Ojard was 26th, Loritz Delbart 27th, then it was Andreas Lutus, Oliver Guth, Victor Soulon, Nathan Liu, Jan Kalmets, unfortunately unable to take the start with problems coming out the pit lane. The Estonian, the number 4, who had qualified, who starts his races from inside the top 10, needs to get some top 5 finishes to try and make that final. Disaster for Jan Kalmets, and well, for Jan's sake, hope to see him picking up some good results over the next couple of days in the heats. So that's that done for this heat then, the 7th heat, an X30 Junior for groups F and H. Harry Thompson taking the win from Hadrian David, Tyler Reid and O'Neill Muth. The top 4 split by just 6 tenths at the flag.